On the afternoon of April 11th, waving a white flag, two members of General Beauregard's staff were rowed across Charleston's harbor to Fort Sumter, carrying a written demand for surrender. One of the emissaries, Stephen D. Lee, wrote of the experience after the war. It was then 4 a.m. Captain James at once aroused his command and arranged to carry out the order. He was a great admirer of Roger A. Pryor and said to him, "You are the only man to whom I would give up the honor of firing the first gun of the war," and he offered to allow him to fire it. Pryor, on receiving the offer, was very much agitated. With a husky voice he said, "I could not fire the first gun of war." His manner was almost similar to that of Major Anderson, as we left him a few moments before on the wharf at Fort Sumter. Captain James would allow no one else but himself to fire the gun. The boat with the aides of General Beauregard left Fort Johnson before arrangements were complete for the firing of the gun, and laid on its oars about one-third the distance between the fort and Sumter, there to witness the firing of the first gun of war between the states. It was fired from a 10-inch mortar at 4:30 a.m., April 12, 1861. Captain James was a skillful officer, and the firing of the shell was a success. It burst immediately over the fort, apparently about 100 feet above. The firing of the mortar woke the echoes from every nook and corner of the harbor, and in this, the dead hour of the night before dawn, that sound was a shot of alarm that brought every soldier in the harbor to his feet, and every man, woman, and child in the city of Charleston from their beds. A thrill went through the whole city. It was felt that the Rubicon was passed. No one thought of going home, unused as their ears were to the appalling sound, or the vivid flashes from the batteries. They stood for hours fascinated with horror.